Hi, this is Sarah from No Matter Whatever. I'm doing kind of a follow-up video. The last one I did a healthy grocery haul. So if you like that one, you might be into this one. If not, you might not want to watch. I'm not trying to get rid of anyone, but I try to keep it real as to what people are watching because I know a lot of people watch this for strictly van stuff. And this is happening in this luxurious vehicle. But it is a follow-up because a subscriber wanted to know, I mentioned some stuff I didn't make soup, and they wanted to see how I prepped it and the ingredients and some questions on the lemon water thing. So this is another healthy lifestyle video. If that's not your jam, I just want to give you a heads up. But yeah, I will get all prepped and then I will holler back. Alright, I'll give you like a quick overview of the ingredients. There's not a recipe here, it's just things I think taste good together. So let's roll. I have the organic rainbow chard. I'll probably throw in about a cup of that. Chicken broth, and then that Thai tomato soup. It kind of tastes like crappy tomato soup at the beginning, but then at the end it's seasoned kind of well. Half onion, 2 cloves of garlic, the summer sausage. I normally wouldn't use this much meat, but I'm making it for a buddy too, and most people like meat up in their soup. Just yams, I took out the syrup they were packed in because it's just too sweet already. And then black beans, and I poured out some of that juice. I'll probably use like half a jar and half a jar. And then rice vinegar, I'd recommend apple cider vinegar. I just don't have any. I just want some acidity to cut the thickness of the yams and the potatoes and the greens. So I'm hoping the chicken broth and the rice vinegar kind of cut the acidity on that. And then for my seasonings, I'm going to do some fresh ground pepper, a tiny bit of celery salt because there's already a lot of salt in the soup, a tiny bit of sea salt. I have an onion, but onion powder makes everything taste better. I'm going to put a little kick of curry because it's a Thai tomato soup, and they tried to make it taste like white people didn't make it, but they totally did. This is Spikes. I just put it in my own container. I got a bunch in bulk on sale, but Spikes just seems to make everything taste like you're like a chef, like you're a badass. And then basil goes great with anything curry, Thai, coconutty. This looks like a lot of things, especially for my crock pot is still like this size. Whoa. Well, you can see compared to my Hello Kitty microwave, but it's a small crock pot. There's kind of portion-wise the first layer of dry ingredients. There's ratio-wise the second layer, so sweet potatoes, onions, meat, potatoes, garlic, and then put on the greens. I like a lot of greens. I think with the room I have left in here though, I'm gonna have to be not too crazy. I'm just gonna fill this fish. Alright, that leaves me about half the bag, so I can make another. This is probably like 2 big servings or 4 small servings, but I'm going to mix these together actually in a different container, so I'll be right back. Alright, there's the tomato soup, and you can tell it's kind of thick with the black beans and the yams that are kind of intense. I'm just going to cut this with the chicken broth. Hopefully there's enough room in my crock pot. Maybe I should have just stuck with my big crock pot. I just didn't know if I could store it. That, and then cut it with 1, 2, a little more. I like acidity with my greens, so it's kind of a personal preference there. And then I'm gonna season that all up. And if this is helpful, I don't really measure out my seasonings, but that's the Spikes, pepper, a little bit of celery salt because it makes it taste like it has another vegetable in it, kind of. And the onion powder just kind of enhances the onion. You already have it in there because onion tends to get watery. And then basil and curry go really well together. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to show ratios here, but I mean, season to taste. It's your soup, dude. Alright, got that all going on low. And my van's gonna smell awesome, really strong but awesome. And this is kind of A tip too for saving dishes and just like instead of putting all the stuff back, I just took the rest of the chard so I could take the trash all out at once. And I ran out of meat, so the hemp hearts I had have a lot of nutrition in them, and they're kind of like act as a rice or I don't know, you could just eat them. They're just like nutty. But I put that in instead, and I just emptied out the jars, and I'm just going to put everything in this big bowl, so when I run out of soup tomorrow, because it'll be a serving for me and a serving for my friend, I'll just throw this back in the crock pot, and I don't have to get out the cutting board again and the knife again and use the water to do the dishes again, because as you know, what do I got? I got about a third of a tank. I took a shower today, and just another tip to kind of save you time and kind of get the rest of your stuff used up is I don't like eating the same thing twice. So I mean, this has more of like a lentil-y thing from the hemp parts, and I added an avocado because it was going to go bad, and some cauliflower for some crunch, and I'm going to use tapatio and cumin and chili powder, and so this will be more of like a Spanish style soup I'll have tomorrow, and I didn't have to waste anything, and it's already made, which is kind of awesome. And I guess too, like a way, I know I'm showing a bunch of little steps, but this kind of relates to van living too, is that unless a lot of people in videos I've seen just do the microwave option or the fast food option, and I knew for me that wouldn't work long term, and so I do have to put in a lot of work. Like eating healthy in a van takes a lot more work because I don't have the luxury of making a new thing and doing a new set of dishes every day. If I can double prep like I did tonight and think ahead, then I save on water. Like as soon as I run out of water, or also like the trash I just made, like I don't have like a trash can here. I mean, I have my little one inside my van, but I can't leave garlic and onion in my van. It just reeks. So I mean, I literally am gonna have to like take it to work with me tomorrow and either trash it, and I have like 2 full trash bags full, and I know I could compost or whatever, but I don't have a compost near me. Like I don't have recycling or compost, so I can take it to work and do it, but it does like suck when you're in your work clothes and in the morning like bringing in bags of like stinky like food garbage. Like it's kind of embarrassing. I'm not really that shameful of a person. I don't really give too many fucks what people think, but I mean, it does, I mean, if you're shy about that, it does kind of suck. Like I'll probably go tonight just because I have so much, and the friend who I'm making the soup for is kind of like a thank you, and so I want to go get him something else at the store, and I usually just trash it at the grocery store before I go in, but that too, like there's like usually that little hole to put trash in. Like sometimes like with just the water conservation and your trash and things that you really don't think about in a normal like sticks and bricks apartment or house, you do have to be conscious of, and it's better to like plan ahead and get it all done so you're not going to dump your trash every day, because you can't really, I don't know, you could leave it in here, maybe I'm being a prude, but like it sucks to have your house reek like onion and garlic. So that is one thing to think about when living in a van and cooking healthy, is planning ahead and getting everything done in as few steps as possible. But yeah, I totally lied on that lemon water, but I'm just gonna, ooh, actually, never mind, hold on, I'll show you what I use. I don't actually have to cut the lemon and make it, but for the other party person hanging out, here, I'll show you what I use. Alright, I just literally get out my bottled water, I take a swig till it's about here. I juice half a lemon, you just cut it, juice it, it falls down into here, it separates, shwink, easy enough. And I have a, dig-a-doo, dig-a-dee. I use my strainer is also my silverware holder. But I have my baby funnel, and just put it inside there, pour in my chia seeds. I also recommend, this thing is pretty cool, it's a spoon with the holes in it, and also works as a spat, and then it has a knife on the side, and then this side is a spoon with more of like a scraper, so it's kind of like 4 utensils in one. It's saved a lot of space in here, and then I have all my millions of chopsticks, because that's usually what I eat with, honestly. But, alright, well there's the follow-up for the soup and the lemon water, and I will get that posted. and hopefully it gave you some healthy ideas and just let you know you got to prep for stuff if you're going to be in a van, 'cause it's a little more work, but I think it's totally worth it because there's nothing like sitting in this cozy, like, I love my van. I think it's so cozy. Like, whenever it's nighttime and you set up the table and you have like a cozy dinner, like, it's pretty rockin'. Alright, so thanks for watching. For No Matter Whatever, this is Sarah. Take it sleazy. Talk to you later. Bye.